Hey guys, Paul from Ashen Phoenix. It's New Comic Book Day for the week of December 29th, and we're going to get started right now. This episode brought to you by Paul and Tim Do a Thing, because we're doing a thing. Find it there, links there, or it'll be at the end of the video, one or the other.
Hey guys, it's Tim from Capes and Scowls, from the comic book store, from Paul and Tim Do a Thing, and Team Ashen. Let's talk about some stuff. I've got some trades. I got Roy Thomas's The Marvel Age of Comics. I don't know what this is, but it says it's a veritable Bible chronicling Marvel's Incredible Odyssey. So I guess it's a Bible. We've got Star Wars Adventures, The Light and the Dark. This, I don't know what issues this covers, but it looks fun. We've got The Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collection, Spider-Man No More. This is volume 3 of ASM. It is issues 39 to 52, so you get the Kingpin stuff in here. We got Champions, Volume 2. This book I heard was pretty solid. I have not read it, but that's okay. Star Wars, War of the Bounty Hunters. This is the Star Wars issues from the actual regular Star Wars book. War of the Bounty Hunters was pretty cool, pretty solid. We got Power Rangers, Volume 3. These books are still red hot, still doing good. This is Power Rangers issues 9 through 12. We've got new previews. I got DC Connect. Let's see. Galaxy, the prettiest star. I don't know what that means, but it's probably awesome. I don't know if this is a young reader book. I don't know, but the art is awesome. They do the negative space kind of thing going on there. That's fun. And out of the big one, we'll go with Zenoscope's Hellchild. Blood Money. I don't know. I don't read a lot of Zenoscope, sorry.
First up, we have Dune, A Whisper of Caladan Seas. This is an interesting one. This is kind of a prequel of the Dune series that we know. This takes place on Arrakis, where the Harkonnen are just beating the hell out of House Atreides, and this is a story that basically a platoon is pinned down. They're not going to make it, and they need something to kind of take their mind off things, and that's what this book is. It's interesting. If you like Dune, this has a lot of interesting lore, and it's a story that you don't necessarily need to know everything going on with Dune to be able to enjoy it. And this was pretty decent, so check it out.
All right, first up for me, we got Devil's Reign, issue 2. This is continuing that Kingpin story where Kingpin is mayor and he is trying to destroy everybody. And he's just tired of the heroes. And he's got a secret weapon. If you didn't read issue 1, I'm kind of going to have to talk about it. So the secret weapon that Kingpin has is the Purple Man's ability. He is trying to rig the election and get enough people to vote for him regardless of whatever outlandish things he tries. It's a pretty interesting story. There's some cool stuff going on in the background with Doc Ock, who helped him kind of harness this power. And there's some really cool fights that happen. I love Ben Reilly, has a great fight scene in here. It's worth it alone for that. I was really enjoying that. So this book is still pretty solid. I don't know exactly what it's going to do and where it's going to go, but it's going to probably be nonstop action and just different thrills and surprises along the way. So the book's still good.
Next up, we have DC versus Vampires, issue number 3. I like Elseworld Tales, and this is getting good. You're starting to see more and more of the divisions and sort of the setup of what is going on with this book. As more heroes and more villains you're finding are becoming vampires or being taken off the board. And there's really not a lot to say. I mean, the art is great. The writing is fantastic. It's really interesting finding out who becomes what and who's actually on somebody's good side. And I definitely want more of this. This has been a really good series. I can't wait for the rest of it. I mean, this is only issue 3, and it's already getting so good. Definitely almost my pick of the week.
Next up, Stray Dogs, Dog Days, issue 1 of 2. This is a bunch of mini stories. This is highlighting some of the dogs we already have met, and kind of some of them are origin stories. It's kind of like, how did this dog end up in the book that we know? And some of it is just some stories happening while the master is not there. Fills in a lot of the gaps. Pretty interesting stories. It's a fun read, even though it's like a dark concept. The art's still solid. It still gets you nostalgic for your 80s and early 90s. And just, if you didn't read the other book, go get it. It's out in trade. It's phenomenal. And this, and I'm sure the next issue, will complement it well.
What is my pick of the week? It is the Human Target issue number 3. This book just keeps getting better. Best way to describe the Human Target series as a whole, it is that classic 1930s detective noir series as Chase tries to find who will eventually have killed him, because he has taken a poison that will kill him in 12 days, and he has a list of suspects and is trying to take it down. This is a Booster issue. Booster is hilarious, and when he is written well, is definitely one of the best characters in the DC universe. Like, it's just, he's funny, he's off the wall, and this issue is no different. This is a heavy Booster issue, but it's also a heavy Guy Gardner issue. So if you're a fan of Guy Gardner, why are you?
He's great.
Is he great?
He's great.
Oh no, he's kind of a douche.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. Chase just does a wonderful job in this issue, and I really, really can't wait to see the rest of the series. This is going to be a fun one. This is definitely going to be one of the ones to pick up, and I loved it. So check it out.
And it's time for my pick of the week. It's Timeless #1 from Marvel. We've got a Kang story that is pretty awesome. What you have is there's a man who's about to write a book, a memoir, a column, saying that Dr. Doom is the greatest villain, the greatest conqueror, the greatest whatever. And Kang appears in his office. He's like, hey, you're going to write this book. He goes, I literally just wrote that down in my manuscript. He goes, yeah, you're going to do it. I don't agree with it. So give me a chance to change your mind. So this whole story is Kang kind of taking this man through time to prove to him that he is, in fact, the greatest quote-unquote villain. And just the best conqueror overall. It's a pretty weird story, but it works on many levels. You get to see Kang in his arrogance, and they do a good job of explaining his point of view, which makes him a little more relatable. And if you're interested in all the Kang stuff that is likely to come up in the Marvel Universe, this is a pretty awesome place to start. There's a very cool villain. It's a very weird villain, and I enjoyed the villain quite a bit. And there's just a lot going on in the background. You're wondering, what is the end game here? Obviously Doom isn't going to like not getting the recognition, so is it going to be Kang versus Doom in the end? I don't know. But there is some pretty clever things that happen. And with Kang, you need a clever story, and we absolutely got one here. So check this out. I think this is going to be awesome. All right, and that is it. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out. We'll be back next week. And check out our other stuff. Check out Paul does his Twitch stream. I have Capes and Scowls podcast. And we also together do Paul and Tim Do a Thing on YouTube. So you're already on YouTube. Check it out. But that's it. Go support your LCS. Go buy some books. And have a happy new year. We will see you on the other side of it. Bye.